What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Vancouver's Worst Drivers. Check out this video from Sarah of this person who's either distracted or under the influence, but either way, his suspension is the real victim here. Up next, we got this hit and run video of this van, I guess, trying to do a U-turn at just the worst time. Looks to me like they're passing some sort of information or possibly arguing, but either way, this van driver is not stopping for anybody. The crazy thing about this video is that nobody was hurt, and this driver ended up having a medical incident, turned left, and then just kept going. I guess this driver behind Denver wasn't happy that Denver wasn't overtaking quick enough, tried to go for it, and just didn't have the skills to keep that vehicle under control. This is why overtaking around a corner is a terrible idea. You know when sometimes you do something embarrassing and you just keep going with it? Well, I guess this driver has that same mentality, but they're just going to keep driving the wrong way down the street. In a way, these Sprinter vans are a huge problem on the road because people can't really see through them, and also if you just assume the lane's clear, well, situations like this happen. Here's an example of why you leave enough distance between you and other drivers. This driver is just traveling way too quick in that left lane and just smashes right into the back of this car. I bet you this cop doesn't even know that this happened. Up next, we got a couple of wild clips from right outside P's house, starting off with this clip of this driver who's just a little too distracted and causes thousands of dollars of damage. And then we got this clip, which is controversial on social media. So let me know in the comment section below who you think's at fault in this situation. Who knew that just turning left was so difficult? For this driver, everything was going well, but they just decide to make their own left turn lane on the wrong side of the road. I genuinely believe that this woman thinks that she can just cross the street whenever she wants, because she always gets hit by two cars here. Just because you signal doesn't mean you can just go for it. Check out how many trucks here run the red light. You can avoid so many problems if you just turn into the lane closest to you. Apparently this driver in this video had their L, and I guess they just freaked out, and this is the end result. I don't think they're going to step foot in a vehicle again. It's terrifying to think that we share the road with some of these truck drivers. Check out this silver car up ahead. They had so much time to make this turn, and then they chose that moment to go for it. I bet you this is the first time this guy has ever driven a U-Haul vehicle, and I guess the power of driving a bigger vehicle just got to his head. Not stopping at the stop sign and driving on the wrong side of the road. Good thing that Kevin wasn't turning right. If you're turning left and you can't see if it's clear, just go as slow as possible. Just an absolutely brilliant move by this cyclist. This red light runner almost T-bones Mitch and almost hits the cyclist. Before I continue with this video, I want to thank this video sponsor, Grand Performance Auto Center. For over 20 years, they have supported everyday people with collision and glass repairs, plus they have won numerous awards, including the 2023 Collision Top Performer Award through the ICBC Repair Network. Check them out in Richmond if you get into a collision or need your windshield fixed. They offered unmatched quality and competitive pricing, so you know you're in good hands. Thanks again to Grand Performance Auto Center for sponsoring this video, and be sure to check out their website in the description below. Alright, so let's get back into the clips with this video from Anonymous, who's in the darker car. Something that had happened earlier, and this white truck driver had followed them home, then decided to kick off their side mirror before piecing it out of there. And then we have another wild clip from a different Anonymous who sent this in. Looks like traffic slows down here, and this truck driver behind Anonymous doesn't notice in time, loses control, and just plows right into the parking lot. Anonymous must have been just sweating in this moment. Some of you might recognize this spot. This is right outside of the Coquitlam RCMP detachment. Well, this driver decided it was a great idea to run the red light in front of not just one, but two cops. So if this black car is going to drive in this spot, where is LM Spec supposed to fit? It's scary to think of the damage somebody can do if they are going to drive that quickly into the side of your car. The funny thing here is that the driver on the left doesn't have a stop sign. They've got a red light and they still don't notice either of a red light or jag. That truck driver should not have gone for it, but I guess, they're a bigger vehicle, they could have stopped, yada yada yada. Well, the car after them definitely should have stopped, and unfortunately for them, they pay the price. Chan manages to stop an accident just by the skin of his teeth. Looks like Ethan and this bear tried to occupy the same spot at the same time. I am just so glad that the bear looks okay after this. Michael sent in this video of this driver who tried turning left on the wrong side of the road. You can see the yellow line there that Michael is trying to keep on the right side of, and this driver just forces his way in, and then just a few moments later almost gets into another accident. This driver should see Will coming. I mean, there's no obstructions, clear as day, but somehow they still managed to almost get into a crash. This last driver should have been more patient. As you can see here, almost hits Alfred, and I guess they try to save it by driving the wrong way down the street. One of these days, this end driver is going to learn the hard way that you can't drive like this all the time. Motorcyclists' biggest superpower is being able to bypass traffic whenever they want. I got two big thank yous to finish off this video. One to you guys for watching this video, and also to the other one is for Grand Performance Auto Center for sponsoring this video.